You know the drill, right? You spend all this time deleting photos, getting rid of apps you never even use, and you think, okay, finally, I've cleared some space. And then it comes back. That one notification we all absolutely dread. Well, let's dive into this and figure out how to stop it for good.
And there it is, the message that makes zero sense. You just cleaned things out, so how could your phone possibly be full again? It really all boils down to one huge, frustrating question.
Exactly. Where is it all going? In this explainer, we're going to put on our detective hats and hunt down the real culprits that are eating up your phone's memory. And I'll give you a little hint. They are not what you think they are. Okay, so our investigation starts with the invisible stuff. See, it's not just about the photos and apps that you can see. The real problem lies in the digital ghosts and hidden traps that are just lurking right beneath the surface of your phone. So first up on our list is the recently deleted folder. When you delete a photo, your phone doesn't actually get rid of it. Nope, it just moves it to this digital purgatory where it can sit for up to a month, still taking up precious gigabytes. That's right. To truly free up space, you have to delete your files twice. Let's move on to our next culprit. And oh boy, this is a big one, the cache trap. Every single time you scroll through a social feed or watch a video or even just open a message, your phone saves these tiny little bits of data to make things load faster next time. This is called cache, and it just builds up silently day after day after day. And just to give you an idea of the scale of this problem, think about this. Just one social media app can hoard 2 gigabytes of cache in a single month. Now multiply that by all the apps you use. You can see how this invisible pileup of data quickly becomes your #1 storage headache. But the good news is you can fight back. This is a super simple process you can do right now. Just follow these steps for your heaviest apps. Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube, TikTok, and you will instantly reclaim a surprising amount of space without losing any of your important stuff. And the digital ghosts? They don't stop there. Even after you uninstall an app, it can leave behind these empty folders and hidden files, just remnants that serve absolutely no purpose but to clutter up your device. It's kind of like a guest who checks out of a hotel but leaves all their stuff behind in the room. All right, let's tackle the biggest mystery of them all. That giant gray bar you see in your storage settings that's labeled system data or sometimes just other. What even is it? Why is it so big? And is there anything you can do about it? Let's decode this thing. And here's the problem, right here in a picture. For a lot of us, this mysterious system data category can take up a third of our entire phone storage. It's this huge chunk of space that you can't seem to touch or control directly. So what in the world is in there? Well, it's basically your phone's digital junk drawer. It's got old software update files, system logs, and all sorts of temporary data your operating system uses to run smoothly. But over time, especially after a few updates, this drawer just gets stuffed with things it really doesn't need anymore. So how do you clean out this junk drawer? Well, the most effective way is a kind of digital spring cleaning. Once a year, back up everything that's important to you and then do a factory reset. I know, it sounds drastic, but it is the only way to truly wipe the slate clean, clear out all that built-up junk, and give your phone a fresh, fast start. Okay, now for a problem that comes from a place you would at least expect, your helpful cloud backup service. If you're not careful, the very tool you're using to save space could actually be making the whole problem worse. This is what I call the cloud sync trap. And this slide shows you exactly what is going on. On the left, you're caught in the trap. You're storing the huge, full-resolution version of every single photo on your phone and in the cloud. You're basically using double the space. The fix, on the right, is to let the cloud hold onto that big file while your phone just keeps a tiny, low-resolution preview. And here's exactly how to do it. It's literally just one setting you need to change. For iPhone users, it's called Optimize Storage. For Android folks, it's the Free Up Device Storage option in Google Photos. Just toggling this one little setting can save you dozens of gigabytes, no joke. So we've identified the culprits and we found the fixes. Now, let's put it all together into a simple routine. These are the habits that will keep that storage full notification away, not just for a week, but for good. The key is to make this a habit, This 5-step checklist is your new playbook. Clearing cache, emptying the digital trash, and even reinstalling those heavy social media apps every few months will make a massive difference.
Just think of it as simple, routine maintenance for your digital life.
And hey, here's one more pro tip to make things even easier. Let your phone do some of the work for you. Both Android and iPhone have these built-in features that can automatically clear out things you're not using. Just turn them on and let them work their magic in the background. So, after all of this, we get to the core truth, right? We always blame our photos and videos, but they aren't the real enemy. The real enemy is all the invisible stuff, the cache, the system junk, the ghost files. It's the digital clutter that's been hiding in plain sight this whole time. And with that, the mystery is officially solved. You now know where all your space was going, and more importantly, you know how to get it back. You're in charge now. So the only question left is, what awesome things are you going to do with all that free space?